Alright, I think we should be live here somewhere. YouTube says, you have an excellent connection, Captain. Alright, so today, short flight from Tampa to Miami. Quick flight, says 32 minutes. I'm not using a SID. The standard instrument departure. That's what a SID is. On the top, underneath from departures, I'm just going direct. Just because, if I can get out of this shot here, if I show you, if I choose a SID, like look how the SIDs are just junk from Tampa. There's no real good SIDs going to Miami. So like look at them, they're all, doesn't matter what I pick, like I can scroll all the way down, even 10 left. It just does a crazy zigzag there. So we're just gonna fly direct out runway 1. So just direct. And it's still kind of whack there, but we're gonna depart straight out. But I'm gonna set it up in MCDU so we can choose a direct to, which will probably pick this guy here, Sarasota. Because then we can capture that straight out versus going, you know, straight right and then straight left. That's kind of whack. And altitude, cruising altitude is 12,120. So we should be good to go. Oh, one more thing I want to check. The Airbus sometimes does not enter the ILS frequency. So to get that, open filters, nav aid on, and then just close this. And then these little squares in front of the runway, that is your frequency for ILS. So you click on that, and on the right side it says nav aid. So localizer 109 100. I'm just going to screenshot that because that's a weird number to remember. As long as you have that number, you can enter it in the MCDU and you can capture the glide slope. There we go. But sometimes it doesn't do it, like it's whack. This is definitely one of the buggiest simulators that I've ever used. The only nice thing about it is this pre-flight charts, your SIDs and stars. No other sim has it like this, you know, without going to a third-party add-on, which you have to pay for. And then you got to pay for your AROC cycle or ARAC cycles. And all right, I'm gonna shut up and just start to fly here. So yeah, you got to pay for all your nav data, and you know, every monthly subscription. So at least Microsoft kind of threw that in as a package deal, which is nice. Because you can't fly with old ARAC data; it just doesn't jive. And that's updated every, what is it, 28 days or something like that? I think 28 days. Alright, so today we're looking for 0 subs, 0 views, and 0 likes. But, you know, you can smash that dislike button if you know what I mean. No, don't smash your keyboard, that ain't alright. Okay, YouTube, just checking it. Okay, good, we're still streaming. Why are we dark again? Do we fly dark or what? We're supposed to have live weather. What's going on here, Captain? Live, and then live, there we go. Yeah, we'll fly this in the daytime. It's a little bit nicer out there. Alright, well, I don't got much time here because I got shit to do as always. So we're just going to get this bird going. Auxiliary, batteries, all 6 fuel pumps. Hang on. I got to not shut down, but turn my surround sound down. It's probably echoing through the mic. Alright, adheres, 1, 2, 3. Oxygen. Right. So I'm letting the co-pilot take over all the bullshit. You just click on the top here, and AI, which is your co-pilot, I let them manage the comms. because it's just too much, you know.
Departure on 118.8.
And I've done it so many times, it kind of gets boring to do everything at once. So we are not using flex, so we're just going to leave that blank. Hopefully get max thrust, even though this fly-by-wire update doesn't seem to give me max thrust, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Cost index, we're going to max it out at 999, not my aircraft, not my fuel. What was cruising? Shit. 120, 12,000 feet. There we go. So now we go to the init B page. Fuel. Oh, we got fuel planning. Nice. So we can import that. What's ATC saying here? Did we request a push here? What happened? Oh, I wonder if it's screwed up because I pulled up the, let me just set my altitude here, 8,000, right? Yes. Whoops. I wonder if it's screwed up because I pulled out that AI control thing. Let me shut it off and then on. See if that does anything. Why isn't it working? Well, I guess request taxi, right?
Tampa ground M&M
Is their squawk code good? Yeah. Okay, so TARA for TCAS. I want all. Weather to auto. We can arm the speed brake. Flaps 1. We're going to start these engines. Make sure the beacon lights are on. Beacon's good. Starting 2 and 1 at once. You're not supposed to do that, but who cares, right? So let's use this pushback feature in FlyPad there. I'm going to bring these screens brighter. Whoops, not that one. Ah, come on. There's 2 dials there. One's for your weather and terrain, and one's for your heading.
M&M 1 please acknowledge.
Why isn't my oh, this sim is so broken, man. I didn't even touch any of this. Manage comms. I don't want to sit here and do all the radio myself.
Short runway 19 left using taxiway Victor Golf Bravo 1 Bravo Charlie Charlie 7 M&M 1
Seatbelts on. I guess I should have fired up that APU, but whatever. Why the hell is our cross feed off? Or on? That shouldn't be on. Shut that off. Ah, get rid of this AI control nonsense. Okay, engines are spooling up. Let's get the brightness up of our backup display. And I wish it would spit the altimeter out, but we're just going to use B. I guess we're at 299 or 2 anyways. Engine 2 is available. Let's get these panels up a bit. If you're having frame rate issues, you can just shut these panels off. It gives you a couple frames. Alright. Both engines are alive. So, let's see if we can request a pushback from this iPad thingamajigger. I wish you could link this with the MCDU, but it won't. Only with SimBrief, and I don't use SimBrief. Call the tug. Oh, look at that, the tug's moving. I got movement, Captain. Oh, man. Okay, where the hell are we here? We're gonna have to get pushed back. Where's our runway? I think that's our runway over there to the right. Let me just put LS on. And speed, heading. Flight plan. Oh, shit. Yeah, push us back to the left and then to the right. I just slammed the parking brake on the guy. Okay, let's go left, Captain, left. Alright, that's good enough. Let's stop this thing. I'll take over myself. Get rid of that tug. Bye-bye! Alright, so let's get some overhead lights on here. We can turn our taxi lights on, not the runway. There we go, runway taxi. Alright, we should be good, right? Man, those battery volts aren't very good. Whatever, who cares? Not my plane. Okay, let's start taxiing here. I don't understand where this runway is. It must be this one here. Ah, shit, I think it's behind us. That stupid flight plan. Which one do we need? 19... Yeah, it's gotta be behind us. Alright, well, let's turn around. We'll turn right here and hit the taxiway and go back down to the end of that runway. I'm pretty sure 19 is behind us. So I'm just spooling up engine 1 here to make the tight radius. Really helps. What does that say? Oh yeah, 19. There we go. Oh, 19 left. Okay. Well, we'll find out right away. Okay, so while we're speeding down this taxiway and there's no cops, we'll set max auto brake and we can do a config test. Everything. Whoa, we're going off the runway, Captain. What does this say? Oh shit, that's 19 right. Oh well, we're just gonna take off here. We'll request a clearance. Man, that's crazy. When the wind's blowing to the right, your aircraft gets kicked to the left. But that's because that big ass rudder sticking up in the back of the plane, catching that wind. It's pushing the ass end to the right, which in turn brings the nose to the left. Physics, man. Alright, so we're just gonna call for, where's tower? We'll just take off this way. Where the hell is our clearance? We're not, why isn't clearance coming up? Aegis is weather. I'm not even getting any sound from the ATC. Like there's shit popping up, but I'm not getting sound. Whatever. ATC's always been broken in Microsoft. So we're entering the runway. Let's get these runway lights on. Looks like we're flying this whole flight without ATC, which might be nice actually. Man, I miss Vox ATC on the other sims. They make some great shit. Alright, so we're just gonna pin it into Toga here. Let's get these constraints on. And then once we're airborne, we'll set up the direct to, so we're not flying that stupid flight path. Yeah, nose is being pushed to the right. Okay, we are at rotate speed. Oh, it's windy. Okay, gear up. Wow, is that ever pushing up?
You were not cleared to take off.
Okay,
Tampa approach M&M
slap the autopilot
1991
on.
is tagged Airbus A20N 1 miles west of Tampa 400 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Actually, I'm going to set up this direct to here quick. We wanted, which one did we want here? It had a
Squawk
stupid name.
6243 M&M 19901.
Oh, which one was it? Come on.
Contact 2 miles southwest of Tampa, 2,000 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Flight plan.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace M&M 19901.
Oh, here we go. There's our flight plan. See how dumb that is? We're flying way out to the west. So we might as well go direct to Barrie. Let's see if we can get Barrie. Direct to... Oh, no, I didn't want to erase it. Direct to...
125 decimal tree for M&M 19901.
So let's see that flight plan now.
Tampa approach
Hopefully it didn't mess it up.
4,100 feet. M&M 19901 Tampa approach. Continue
Oh,
Charlie Yankee.
overspeed, flaps,
Altimeter 29
flaps up,
decimal
okay.
92.
Oh, what did I do there? Look what happened. I guess direct 2 ain't working too good. Okay, sounds like ATC's back up and running, so let's get our clearance back for our flight plan. No, flight plan, yes.
Tampa approach M&M 19901 4 miles northeast of St. Petersburg. Request IFR to Miami ready to copy. M&M 19901 is cleared to Miami Airport as filed.
Walk 6243. I'll put that in because co-pilot's never going to do it. Oh, she put it in. Look at that.
Cleared to Miami Airport as filed. Squawk 6243.
Man, look at this flight plan. That's whack.
Radar contact 7,000.
Altimeter 29901. Okay.
Altimeter 29.901 continue to Jelly turning and following heading 265 proceed on course climb and maintain 12,000 feet.
Oh, we're clear to 12,000. Yeah.
Continue to Jelly turning and following heading 265 resume on navigation climb and maintain 12,000 feet M&M 19901.
Alright. Overspeed warning, that's okay. We're in a hurry today, so figure that out. So,
118.8 for M&M 19901.
sorry, where are we at? 9,000 feet. Okay, well let's get the seatbelt and no smoking signs off because it is a smoking flight. One of the last ones in North America.
M&M 19901 Tampa departure. Continue as planned. Altimeter 29.89er.
89er? Let's just push the letter B.
M&M 19901 contact Miami Center on 132.35.
Man, this game is so whack. Like sometimes I'll have perfect clouds, and then the next time I got just terrible pixelated clouds. I'm sure it has to do a lot with my older GPU, but what are you supposed to do when you can't buy the damn thing? Oh, I'm getting 60 FPS there. Wow. I've never had 60 FPS in Miami. Clear that overspeed warning. Okay, so what the hell's going on here? My flight plan is just whack. Well, whatever. Let's get our weather info. This is a short flight, so that's going to come up on us quick. Especially since we're overspeeding too. Oops, ground spoilers. Disarm those. Just waiting for that company message, so I'm gonna light up a cigaretto in the meantime. Because this is a smoking flight, you know what I mean? Alright. Why did I do that? I gotta get the info zoom off. Receive messages. METAR. Okay, now we can, what am I doing here? Print. Performance, cruise, descend, and approach. So we got a QNH of 2994. Nice, we don't have to use decimal points anymore. And the temperature there is 28 degrees. Wow, must be nice. Wind. Bearing 220 at 11 knots. Ooh, that should be a nice landing. That's 11 knots. Transition altitude is, we don't have chart, so we're going to use the standard of 6,000. That's what I always use. Makes no difference anyways. Okay, RadNav. Do we have RadNav? We got frequency. So I'm just going to confirm my arrival. I'm just gonna copy everything that's in green up top. So ILS 8 bright, and we're gonna use standard arrival star of SS hot Scott 5. That's the one. I think that's one I was supposed to direct to, but whatever. Via Copra. Okay, so I'm not gonna insert this. I'm gonna click erase. I'm going to go back to RadNav. Okay, so it's the same one. Remember how that said, what did it say? Where's my screenshot? I thought it said 10911 for the frequency. Yeah, 109.100 megahertz. So something's not right here. It's done this a few times where it gives me different frequencies. But whatever, I guess it is what it is. So we're above 10,000. We can get rid of these landing lights and taxi lights. Wing lights can go off. So there we go. And I don't know what's going on with our battery volts, why they're dropping. Yeah, that's whack. They should be charging. Let's check the electrical page here.
Contact Miami Center on
28. 400, 30%, 36%.
Miami Center, M&M 199er 12,000 feet.
Well, it's putting juice out.
M&M 199er 1 Miami Center, continuous plan.
Whatever.
Altimeter 29er.9er2.
2992, yes, boss. I don't know which flight plan we're following now. Things got really whacked here. I guess it's just picking the best out of the two. Yeah, I didn't erase the first one. It should have erased that because we're flying direct to. You can change that direct to when you, the top left here, DIR, that's direct to. So you can pick any one of these waypoints and fly direct to instead of following your flight plan, which is normally done in real life. You know, pilots don't always follow the charted course because whatever weather or whatever it might be, you know, quicker route, no one's in the air, you can go this other way. Alright, so we cruising right now. Let's check YouTube since I've got a couple of minutes here.
482, you are 28 miles northwest.
Oh, looks like we had 2 viewers.
1,000 feet, expect vectors visual runway 23 approach.
Oh, but we lost the viewers. Oh no! We lost them. Hey, that's that guy from last night. That FFFF guy. I remember that. Oh, is that guy like trolling me or what? If you watch my video from yesterday, there's that same dude, that FFFFF. I remember that call sign. Hey, FFFFF, is that you? Comment on my stream if that's you. Because I'm pretty sure that is you. I don't know any other FFFFFFF out there. Oh, Jesus. I don't remember if the numbers were the same though after his letters there. That I am not sure on, Captain. Captain is unsure. So where's that guy flying to, that FFFF guy? He got called in by Miami Center. Expect vectors visual runway. Oh, so he's just running a visual. DFR. Wonder what he's flying. Huh. Interesting.
MNN1991 contact Miami Center on 133.275.
Oh, there comes a pixelated cloud. Look at that shit. That's nonsense.
275 M&M.
Looks like we got some weather going on here. Let's bring up the radar.
Miami Center, M&M.
Click it to the left. I like that one better. Oh yeah, we got something going on there.
Miami Center, continue to vary as planned. Altimeter 29.901.
Let's descend into that shit. I like that stuff. Bad weather flying for sure. So, what are our constraints? You know what? Let's go to 6,000. Why not? Well, let's go to 8 first, actually. We'll go down by 4.
Miami Center, M&M 19901.
Put the throttles into climb thrust, otherwise it won't.
MNM 19901 descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
Oh, we got clearance to 8,000, boys.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet, M&M 19901.
Manage mode, and I want to get down there quick because I don't want to. We're coming up to the eye of the storm there, so I like to get inside that and see what's going on. I wish they simulated smoke and stuff like forest fires, but they don't do that in this, so I don't think they're going to have tornadoes like in tornado season in Tornado Alley, because I wanted to go tornado chasing, but I guess they're not going to simulate that either. They can't simulate fog where there's shit, like the visibility, I don't know. In the other sims you can set it to like 0. Here you can't. So, I don't know. I guess it is what it is. Alright, what's going on YouTube here? Oh, we lost the guy. The guy was here for, about 2 minutes? Oh, a minute and a half, and he bounced. Nobody likes my shiznit, you know what I mean? At least smash that dislike button when you pop in. Or what do guys say on YouTube? Drop a comment down below. What happened to that FFFF guy?
Miami Center, M&M 19901, 8,000 feet.
Let's get lower. Let's get down to 6,000 here, because I think our constraints are about 6,000 probably. Oh shit, that's coming up pretty quick actually. Decrease by 2,000, right? 6 + 2 is 8, yes.
Miami Center, M&M 19901. Request 6,000 feet.
MNN 19901 descend and maintain 6,000
3,000 feet per minute, or 3,100, man. Hang on to your lunch back there, we going down. I've been trying to map a button on my flight quadrant to get into these, some lighting there, external views like this one. But I can't, there's nothing I can do about it, so I gotta cycle through them, which sucks. Button mapping really sucks on this sim compared to P3D, or X-Plane has a wicked system for mapping. I'm still debating on going back to that. I know a lot of guys bitch because the hard drive space you need to make it look nice, but who cares, man? I don't care if I need 10 or 20 terabytes to make a sim look good. At least it's always there. Your internet's out or whatever, you know, at least it's there and you can fly the sim. When the Microsoft servers were down a few weeks ago, I couldn't even log in. It's like, well, what the hell? I couldn't even play offline because the Microsoft servers were down. Like, that's kind of bullshit. Pay $160 for a game and it's like, oh, our servers are down. You can't even play by yourself. Oh, okay. Well, thanks a lot there.
Generic Romeo Papa Alpha 4511 is out of flight level 280 for 10,000 feet.
Alright, that's enough of that.
Generic Romeo Papa Alpha 4511 Miami Center, continue as planned.
So I guess there's a bit of a rainstorm going on here. Miami's always hit and miss. See what our frame rates are doing up to here. 58 frames, okay. I don't understand this sim. Like, it's using 27% of my CPU. That's total, all 16 threads. Like, it's barely even using my processor. And I'm running it at 1080p, because 1080p is more CPU intense. The higher the resolution, the more the task offloads to the GPU. So, and I got a Ryzen 5800X in here on a custom water loop, so it stays nice and cool. That's the thing with these new chips, man. You got to keep them cool because they auto throttle and stuff, or auto clock. Yeah, 32 gigs of RAM, and I'm only pulling 4.8 gigs, and that includes the gig and a half that it uses for the operating system. So it's definitely not using much. Poorly optimized. Alright, let's get rid of this damn weather. If you want to get rid of the weather quick, just push this terrain button in between your primary display and your backup display, and then it just gets rid of that quick for you. So our first constraint is actually 3,000 feet. Alright. Okay, I'm going to dim. If you want to dim the weather, the second rotary dial, the bigger one behind the skinny one, see how I'm turning that now, and it's turning it down? So I turn it all the way to the left. That way I can see the constraints and my waypoints and stuff, right? Because we're going to be coming up on the approach soon. Alright, let's see. See what is happening here, Captain. Man, nobody likes my videos. What the problem is? Drop a comment why you don't like my shiznit, man. No, I'm just playing. I'm literally just playing a game. Oh, shit. I'm talking to myself, that's alright. But I guess it's not talking to yourself when you're recording it, right? You're not insane then? Or are you? I don't think so. But now I'm answering myself. So I think I am insane. They say if you talk to yourself, it's alright. But when you start answering yourself, then you got problems. Ah, these clouds look terrible, man. Come on. I'm getting 58, 62 frames. That's way higher than any other sim I've ever played. But the other ones were CPU bound. They weren't really GPU bound. Like, you could play high-end GPU versus mid-grade GPU and it was the same, but you were still limited with your CPU. You needed fast IPC, instructions per clock. Which, of course, I don't know, I want to reload it on here because I never tried it with this new 5800X Ryzen rig I built. So it'd be interesting what that does to frame rates in no sim. Okay, we're gonna call for, where are we here? Oh shit, we still got a ways to go. We descended way too soon, but whatever. What does our flight plan say for altitudes? Our flight plan is usually out to lunch. Oh, this one doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, so we should be, if we were at 12,000, we should have been descending right about now. But whatever, I wanted to get inside that storm. Looks like it's heavy storm. Wow, look how red it is on this screen. Alright, I'm gonna call for 4,000. I want to get inside that storm. The reason I'm calling ATC and confirming these, because otherwise they won't shut off if I don't call it in.
Request 4,000 feet.
MNN 1991 descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
You should never descend at 3,000 feet per minute. Your passengers are going to be throwing up their lunch. Between 1,800 and 2,200 is fine. 2,400, you know, you're kind of pushing things. Because you hit turbulence, descending that quick, oh shit. Hang on. So, all this blabbing, and I forgot to turn on my landing lights. So let's get those on. Let's get the wing lights on. Guess we can throw on the fasten seatbelts, no smoking. You can still smoke though, this is a smoking flight. I just turned that on because you need it for approach and landing. Otherwise you won't get all the green check marks at the bottom of the screen here. Man, I miss Rex weather and textures. They did such an awesome job in the P3D. That was the best add-on ever purchased. Rex. Soft clouds, and then they had the HD pack for runways and stuff.
MNN 1991 contact Miami Center on 132.4.
No, I don't want to contact anyone.
Going to 132.4.
Man, I wish you could simulate fog and stuff. Like, that pisses me off so much that they don't have accurate fog.
MNN 1991 Miami Center, continue to needs as planned. Altimeter 29.999.
2999er. I call bullshit on that, but whatever. I like to do a nice, oh look at that funky cloud. Jesus, that looks terrible. I like to do like a 12-hour flight one day, but I don't want to pass my GPU that long. Like this sim pegs my GPU at 100%. Yeah, right now it's pegged at 100%. It's staying cool though, it's staying at 48 degrees Celsius. So it's still hard on the cores. Oh, my Bluetooth is dying. I just got the beep beep warning. I might lose audio, guys, so my bad if it goes dead, whatever.
Generic 8 X-ray Juliet traffic is 3 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 180 generic. Report them in sight.
Okay, let's overspeed this aircraft. I got about 15 minutes before I got a jet here, so gotta get this bird on the ground. So you're not supposed to fly faster than 250 knots below 10,000, but whatever. Okay, get ready to push the clear button for the overspeed warning. There it is, and there it's gone. I wonder if my mic's still on. How do I check that? Oh yeah, OBS. Oh yeah, it's still picking up my mic. Alright, well, I think it goes dead within a few minutes of getting this beep warning in my ear from this thing, so I'm just using a Bluetooth cellular mic, or headset, whatever you want to call it, earpiece. I can't use a big open mic because my surround sound system in my theater room, it just picks up too much noise. So I know the audio isn't the greatest out of this Bluetooth, but it is what it is. Now see, the clouds don't look too bad right here. Still, the shadowing is terrible on these. Oh yeah, then they're pixelated, and far off they're really pixelated.
M&M 1991 contact Miami approach on 124.
I got the latest AMD drivers on here, so I don't know.
124.85, M&M 1991.
I have not seen clouds like these like since the 90s in flight simming. Terrible.
M&M 1991 Miami approach. Continue to route this plan.
Oh, looks like our flight plan went all bonkers again. Look at that. That's hilarious. Okay, what did ATC chirp about here? Altimeter 3000. Why did it call us out at 4,100 feet? We're not at 4,100 feet. We're at 4,000, homie. Alright, let's get this altimeter back up here. UNH. Alright, let's start slowing this bird down. Climb thrust. Where is our approach phase? Oh, I got another beep. I don't know if my mic's dead now. How far out are we here? Shit, zoom out a bit. Oh yeah, I gotta activate that approach phase. Make sure you guys activate that if you're trying to do an ILS landing. And then landing config is full. You can do config 3 if you want to do flaps 3. But if you're doing flaps 3, you got to come up here. I shouldn't be doing this right now because I'm trying to capture that ILS. And you got to go GPWS. You got to pick landing flap 3, that one right there. So, okay, we're cleared. So let's LS on. We're at 3,000, so shut up ATC and approach on, autopilot on, or autopilot 2 on. I'm glad they finally fixed that in experimental mod. I don't know if it's working on a development mod or the stable mod, I'm not too sure. But that's how it should be if you want to do a full Cat 3 ILS landing. Supposed to have both autopilots on. So all that's good. I'm going to throw out my speed brake. There we go, speed brake's out. What the hell's the speeds here for flaps? Flaps 1. Extend, okay. Oh yeah, we captured it. Yeah, we're on the glide slope. So flaps 1. I know we're over speeding, but we gotta slow this bird down, man. I'm gonna throw the gear down too to give us some more drag. And let's get these runway lights on. The smoking signs on. Oh, it should be on auto, one down in the middle. Call the cabin.
Miami Tower M&M 199er, 111 miles, west inbound ILS runway, 8 right approach.
Wow, this bird is going too fast, man. We need more flaps. Auto brakes, let's go medium. 29990. Oh, we'll just push B for that. Okay, we're gonna throw some more flaps out here.
M&M 199er1.
2,500.
Expecting worse weather than that. I played with the weather engine so much in this, it's kind of shitty. Okay, we gotta get stable here, max flaps. Man, Miami's nice. I'd love to live there. Okay, Cat 3 dual, autopilot 1 and 2 check. Just checking all my green dots there. Everything's good here.
8 right M&M 199er1.
So we're supposed to arm the spoilers, but let's see how fast are we. Oh yeah, we can arm the spoilers now. So get rid of the spoilers, retract them, and then arm them. There we go. My Bluetooth headset just beeps again like really fast, so I don't know if it's dead or not. So if it is, my bad. Let me check OBS quick. Is it picking me up still? Oh yeah, it's still picking me up. They'll probably drop out right away. Alright. I wish we could put fog in. I'd love to be able to do zero visibility. I tried it with like heavy rain, heavy storm, putting the clouds down at 0 feet. You know, all 5 cloud layers down at the bottom. It doesn't matter. Wow, look at the micro stutters. Ever since this new update, that world update, and I'm getting 58, 60 frames, and it's still micro stuttering. My RAM is only at 13 gigs. Why would it use less RAM on a crazy approach like this than it does way up high? Like, that is some piss poor optimization at their end. Okay, look at the autopilot. It's jumping me up and down. Okay, autopilot off. I got control. Autopilot is broken. It hunts too much, like just jumps up and down to try and get that perfect descent rate.
300.
Oh, oh shit, microburst. That happened to me once. It threw me right into the ground.
200.
Yeah, we're a little too low, but that's alright. What are you supposed to do when auto land isn't working
100.
properly? A little
50,
bit off the center line,
40,
but that's okay.
30. 20.
Whoa!
Retard. 10.
Whoa, look at the micro stutter.
5.
Jesus Christ. Reverse green. Well, we made it. Reverse off. Wow, is that thing stuttering? What the hell's going on with the frames? Well, the frame rates are saying 50 frames. I don't get it. Every time you do a big update, something breaks.
MNN 1991, contact ground on 127.5.
Alright, let's get the landing lights off. Which switch is it? Is it this one? Yeah, that's the one.
127.5, M&M 1991.
We're not even going to contact ground. We'll just park this thing at the next gate here straight ahead. Flaps retracted. Speed brakes disarmed. Man, I love having everything mapped to my follow quadrant. Taxi light off. Oops. Throttle up, Captain. Parking brakes on. Alright. I don't know why it automatically hooks up external power. Kind of stupid. Get these lights off. I know you're supposed to shut the engines off first, but whatever. And it should automatically exit here. Usually does. Oh well. Let's get these adheres off. And what else? Oxygen off. You want that off, otherwise it's going to leak out overnight. And emergency exits off. Overhead lights off. Batteries 1 and 2. Oh, now it just automatically exited. Nice. Alright, well that's that, guys. I am done for today. Maybe one day I'll do some tutorial, or I don't know. Leave a comment if you want me to fly somewhere. I'll try and do that flight plan if you guys got places you want me to go. Okay, that's it for me.